I want to show you people what frustration, inferiority complex, and not looking good or gorgeous looks like. Watch this.
What's more fulfilling than raising children, making money? There is no world in which a child is more valuable than money. I'm so sorry, bro. Like, let's not have these fantasies around children because we want them and like them. Let's be very, very for real. And I believe that many women are tricked into believing that children are these magical, supernatural creatures. They're not. They're human beings that you birth and you have to be responsible for the rest of your life. I'd have $4 million in my bank account before I have 4 children. And if I'm to pick between 4 children and $4 million, I will pick $4 million. I will never, ever pick a child over money. Ever.
Oh dear. Now there are 3 things or more that I want to point out that this person possesses. The first thing is that this girl obviously is a Nigerian, and her mental state gives you a clue on how majority of Nigerians are. On a 99% scale. Did I shock you? Her mental state gives you a clue on how Nigerians in their majority are on a 99% scale. Now, first of all, we're clear to see that Nigerians, in their craving for money above humanity, it is owed to what? Frustration. That's the number 2 thing. When you look at this girl, you see that her frustration is clear. This is someone that had gone through a lot of things. She is frustrated. I mean, the frustration is so much that it is telling on her face. The annoying thing is, the top point, she has inferiority complex. It is in our having or possessing inferiority complex that we become so cravey to a desperate moment, to a desperate measure in acquiring so much money for ourselves to cover our inferiority complex, which can never be covered, because inferiority complex cannot be healed by the amount of money you have acquired for yourself. It is healed by the amount of development you give to yourself. And hey, you don't need money to develop yourself. You need to open your mind. Why? Everything is already inside of you. Tap into your inner power and develop yourself. Money will give you artificials. Tapping into your inner power will bring out your naturals. It will bring out your naturals, clearly. We already know everything. It's a question of, are we ready to bring out everything? And when you have a selfless mentality, that is when you begin to operate in your inner level, in your alpha level. This is a Nigerian, frustrated, suffering from inferiority complex. Lastly, look at this girl's face now. Look at her face. She doesn't look good. Look at her face. A fine girl cannot sit down. A fine girl who knows she is pretty and gorgeous cannot sit down here and open her mouth. A knowledgeable girl, a girl filled with skills, a girl that has a developmental mentality, a girl who has a high mental level cannot sit down here and open her mouth in telling you that a single child can be compared to money. A thing made by nature compared to a thing made by man. Brothers, let's give an example. No matter how expensive your ring light is, you cannot measure it up. You can't compare it to sunlight. You see, stay indoors, do your ring light, whatever. But once you come outside, you will see nature. No matter how chilly your AC might be, my brother, if you want to feel what is better off, go under a mango tree. Go under a mango tree and feel the breeze. You cannot. That is why a man will carry his $1 million and be chasing what is in between the legs of a woman. Natural things can never, artificial things can never be compared to natural things. A man will carry his luxury car, a man will carry his money, a man will spend everything chasing after something that is in between the legs of a woman. What was put in between the legs of a beautiful woman is nature. It's nature. That's why you will see a girl who would carry herself and gift a man that owns nothing while collecting everything from a rich man. After the rich man will be conducting a DNA test. You compare money to a human. My brothers and sisters who are Ghanaians, who are South Africans, who are Botswana. Now it's very clear to us, the people you're trading with, this is a girl from that same society. It's very clear to us. These are people that don't value humanity whatsoever, but they want to be valued. To tell you their level of imbecility. As you can look at this girl, you see that she's clearly deformed. Look at her mouth, popping out like a peckerwood. Looking really, really disfigured. Pimpled all over. Looking frustrated and angry. That is Nigeria. This girl is a clear representation of an average Nigerian mind. That is why I have disassociated myself with anything that has to do with Nigerians. It's a taboo. It's a taboo.